Hey everyone, this is your girl, the Legless Amputee Beauty, author Kathy Holmes. Just wanted to come and give you a little inspiration on Thankful Thursday. I wanted to talk about losing your voice and getting your voice back after you've been violated sexually as a child and trying to deal with childhood rape as an adult. Let me put on my glasses. I wrote some things down and some topics down. Okay. So one of the things that we deal with is that a person that's been violated feels that their voice has been taken and they feel like they have lost their sense of identity. And that happens to a lot of people that's been dealing with childhood rape. They lose their identity. Some people they get multiple personalities. They talk to themselves trying to make this perfect world, and they get stuck in that world and they can't come out of it, and they begin to have multiple personalities. You may see people on the street talking to themselves. Some of them, they've been through something, so don't laugh at them. They've been through something that they can't get out of. They don't want to deal with reality, and sometimes it's hard to face reality. I was like that when I was a little girl, young little girl, and when I was getting molested, I used to talk to myself, and I made this perfect world. And I had a good dad, good mom, good family. It was nothing dysfunctional, but it wasn't reality. And if I would have gotten stuck in that world, I probably would have grew up with multiple personalities and disorder and stuff like that. But and the reason you feel like you don't have a voice because you believe the lie that was told to you when you were raped or molested or sexually violated, either one. They tell you the lie that nobody's going to believe you, and guess what? Sometimes it happens where some people, parents, they don't believe you. Children, they can't talk to their parents. I couldn't talk to mine, so they didn't believe. I had one relative tell me, um, "Forgive them and let it go." How could you do that? They violated me so until it was to the core of my soul. You got three uncles, making you perform oral sex on them as a little girl. How do you get over that? God help me. But it almost damaged me to the core of my soul. So it stole my identity. It stole my voice. It bound me in fear. It I had no self-esteem, a very low self-esteem. I was looking for love in all the wrong people and all the wrong places. I had no confidence. I didn't know my self-worth. When I met a guy, I slept with him thinking that he would love me if I slept with him, but he only came in, got what he wanted, and he went out. I know I'm just really telling you the raw truth because I am very transparent, and I want you to know the person that you see today is not the person that this happened 2 years ago, because I was raped multiple times. What the statistics say, when a child has been raped over and over again from the age that I was 5 years old, that they become rape over and over again, and they get in abusive relationships. I was that statistic. What they said that actually happened to me. I kept getting raped over and over as an adolescent, as a teenager, as an adult. You get in bad relationships. I got in a mentally abusive relationship with my children's father, so it can be very, 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 very bad. So you lose your identity. You mentally, you say it's your fault because sexual abuse, it mentally cripples you. It's like you have to deal with it for the rest of your life. And then we have to find your voice is to expose the secret. You got to tell who did this to you. Even if here's some easy ways. You can either write a letter and say, hey, and you jot down everything they did to you and what it cost you and what happened to you. You write them a long letter and you give it to them and say, hey, this is for you. They don't have to know it in that. You can give them the letter and walk away. Or you want to go face to face. But one thing I can tell you, don't look for your abusers or rapists to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry that I raped you. I'm sorry that I almost ruined your life. I apologize. that you struggled. I apologize that you started having children so young because you was, going from man to man. You got pregnant at 15 or you got pregnant at 13. I'm sorry because I probably, had a hand in that. Don't look for that. Forgive from a distance. Forgive without an apology. That's the best way to put it. That's what I did. I wrote all my abusers a letter. And I told them one by one exactly what it did to me and what it cost me. I did that. So I want you to do that. Well, however you feel, you email them if they're on social media. I sent like two of them an email on social media. My uncles who raped me, they're in prison for something else. I wrote them a letter and let them know this is your niece and you did such and such and such to me and it caused me this and this and that. It almost destroyed my life. That's the way I released it. So when you release it, and how to release it, like I said, how to release it and tell the secret, it gets out of your head. It's not in your head anymore. Now, what was your secret has come reality, and it has been exposed. Things that are kept secret you can never heal from anything that's kept a secret. Anything that you keep in here that hurts you, you can never heal from it if you don't talk about it, if you don't write it down. Even if you're not ready to go confront your abusers, get a journal. I got journals. Write down what they did to you. Write a letter to God. God, this is what they did to me. This is how it made me feel. This is how I feel about you. Don't be afraid. You're not going. You can't. God is not intimidated by us coming to Him, telling Him what happened. He wants you to come because He wants to heal from the inside out. God has to heal. I can put on all the makeup I want, do my hair, whatever. But if I'm not healed from the inside out, it does me no good. That's like telling someone, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. But if they don't get it in here, they'll never get it. So if you're not ready if you feel like I can't confront my, abusers, Arthur Holmes, well, write a journal, write a letter, mail it to them. That's it. And at the end of that letter, say, I forgive you without an apology. And all that weight is going to lift off your shoulder. I'm telling you, I did it. And then my prayer was, I prayed and I asked God. I said, Lord, help me to see myself through your eyes. Because I had a very low self-esteem. I said, God, help me to see myself through your eyes. God, especially after I lost my legs. I already had been raped. Already had been abused. Multiple things had done happened to me. Had children. I had 7 children by the time I was 22 years old. 22 or 23, somewhere up in there. I had 7 children out of wedlock. No husband, no fathers to help, different fathers. I'm not ashamed because the enemy, he can't hold me in bondage. So I'm not ashamed to talk about it, and nobody can make me ashamed because I love all 7 of my grown children, and I love all of my grandchildren that I just stopped counting because there's so many of them, y'all. But anyway, yes, you have a voice. You have a voice, and you have to get it out. That's what I did. I wrote about it, and I prayed to God, Lord, help me. I hated to look at myself in the wheelchair. I didn't like the way I looked with no legs. So I asked God, I said, God, help me to like myself. Because if I like myself the way I look, I'll love myself. That's what I asked Him. I said, God, help me to like myself. Because if you show me how to like myself, I'll begin to love myself the way I look. I didn't want to be in the wheelchair. I didn't want to look at myself. I felt like God had left me here to be rejected some more. I felt like no man wouldn't even want me or nothing. No, I'm not married, and no, I'm not dating no one. But I don't feel like that no more. God has given me a confidence that I can't even explain to you. He has given me a peace that I can't even explain to you. He has given me a joy that I can't explain to you. Because I went to him and I said, God, I'm mad at you for allowing this to happen to me. You're not going to hurt God's feelings. You can't back him up in a corner and he say, oh, what I'm going to say now because she said that. No. He's going to come back and encourage you. He's going to come back and say something. He's going to make you feel better. The more you get that thing down, remember what I say. What's hidden, what you keep secret, you can't heal. You got to expose it. It's not your secret to keep. Your legs, if you're ashamed, ask God to help you. Look at yourself and say, Lord, help me to like myself like this in a wheelchair. Help me like myself with no legs. Help me love myself. God calls me to see myself through your eyes. Not my eyes. Because see, if I see myself through your eyes, then I know everything gonna be all right. So this is author Kathy Holmes. You guys, where's my book? Get my book. I'm working on a second book, and it's gonna be better than this book. It kind of relates to this book, but get my book. And it is called From Tragedy to Triumph. I lost my legs to recover my life. When I got abused, when I was raped, not abused, I was raped. Raped. When you got grown men putting their penis in a child's mouth, that is rape. When you got grown brothers raping a 13 to 14-year girl, that is rape. It was not molestation. I was sexually violated. But now it's not my secret. Not no more. That's why I can smile. It is not my secret to keep. It's their secret. But get my book, From Tragedy to Triumph. I lost my legs to recover my life. And why I say recover my life right there is because when I lost my legs, God gave me everything back mentally what sexual abuse took away from me. Sexual abuse took away my self-esteem. God gave it back when I lost my legs. Self-esteem took away my confidence. God gave it back. My self-worth, God gave it back. My identity, God gave it back. My purpose, it never went nowhere. I just had to tap into it. Yes, I have my own bakery. I sell wigs. I recorded a gospel CD, and I'm working on some more stuff and more stuff. You can't stop me now. And you know what? If God came to me today and gave me two choices, Kathy, I'm going to give you your legs back. Or Kathy, you can stay in a wheelchair. You know what I'm going to say? Lord, I want to stay in a wheelchair because you have given me a better life. And I'm not talking about monetary. Just mentally free. Peace, joy. That's what I'm talking about. So, you guys, purchase my book. It is on Amazon. Or if you want an autographed copy, you can hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And send me an inbox. And I will send you an invoice. And you can purchase my book. The book is on Amazon as well. All the links are under this video. And I hope that I have helped someone and have inspired someone, because that was my intentions today. To inspire you to let go of the secrets for the people that's been sexually violated, and everyone and anyone who have lost their limbs and they're feeling bad and they don't like themselves and all that stuff. Listen, ask God to show you, Lord, let me see myself through your eyes. Okay? Alrighty. I am gone, and I love you. Subscribe to my videos. I love all of you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to help you get through whatever you're going through. And I'll be back tomorrow, Friday. More motivation every day. Motivation exercises. We're going to get through this together because you're going to release that secret. Remember, anything hidden, it can't be free. Anything hidden, it can't be exposed. You got to expose that secret. Write that letter. Get that journal. Do all of that. Get yourself free. This is author Kathy Holmes, the Legless, Amputee Beauty. I'm signing off. I love you once. I love you twice. I love you 3 times. and there's nothing you can do about it. You all have a great, great, great Thursday.